everyone, in this video we will cover the current affairs. I am Nuzhat Sana. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GKToday Academy app. You can attend the quizzes on this app for better practice, and after that you can also read the detailed explanation of the questions you have missed. For regular updates, please check our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description box. You can subscribe to it if you find it relevant. For hard copy books, you can visit our website gktbooks.com. Okay. Also, our latest initiative is UPSC Prelims Test Series for 2021 and 2022 in GKToday Academy app. So if you are appearing in UPSC Prelims, you may consider joining this. So now, without wasting any further time, let's get started. So today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 12th of August 2021. Starting with very first question, which ministry has inaugurated an exhibition on Quit India movement? So recently on 8th of August 2021, Culture Minister G. Kishan Reddy has inaugurated an exhibition on Quit India movement in New Delhi. And as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, which is being celebrated to mark 75th year of independence, National Archives of India has organized the exhibition that will continue till 8th of November. So this exhibition basically displays the collection of photographs and other records that bring to life the immense contribution of the movement towards achieving independence. So here correct answer is option number A. Now apart from it, can you tell me TriFed falls under the ambit of which Indian ministry? So first of all, what does TriFed stands for? It is Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India. And this comes under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. So the basic aim of TriFed is to increase the sale of tribal craft and product and their export for marketing of tribal products by impaneling artisans, tribal self-help groups, etc. Apart from it, it is also engaged in direct sale of tribal products including art and craft items through its network of Tribes India showrooms and various organizations. Also, marketing is done through online e-commerce portal that has been developed by TriFed and also online retailers like Amazon and Flipkart. Okay. Now apart from it, Ministry of Minority Affairs was in news these days for its scheme named as Seekho or Kamao. Actually, this is a skill development scheme for youth of 14 to 35 years of age, and it aims at providing employment opportunities for these people. So in the last 7 years, around 3.92 lakh persons have been benefited under this employment oriented scheme, and this was launched in the year 2013 and being implemented by Ministry of Minority Affairs. Fine. Now what is the importance of Quit India movement? On this day in the year 1942, Father of the nation, that is Mahatma Gandhi, gave the call of do or die, means karo ya maro, to all the Indians to drive away Britishers from the country. So this movement had begun from Gowalia Tank in Mumbai, and the day is observed as August Kranti Day every year. Now can you tell me, when do we celebrate NRI Day? Please write in the comment section if you know. Question number 2. Which organization has released Climate Change 2021, the Physical Science Basis Report? So as we know that the Indian Ocean is warming at a higher rate than other oceans as per the latest report by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. So now it is a clear expectation that India will witness increased heat waves and flooding, which will be the irreversible effects of this climate change. So according to this report, the warming of the ocean will lead to a rise in sea levels, which will contribute to more frequent and severe coastal flooding in low-level areas. Apart from it, the report also observed that it is indisputable that human activities are causing this particular climate change, making extreme climate events including heat waves, then heavy rainfall and droughts, which are more frequent and severe this time. So here correct answer is option number A. Now, already we have discussed that United Nations has recently appointed panel of experts to release a key report that summarizes the latest scientific information on climate change. So this report will provide governments with up-to-date facts on the current impacts and future risk of global warming ahead of UN Climate Summit that is to be held in the month of November in Glasgow, which is a city in Scotland. Can you tell me who will host this event? Please write in the comments. Apart from it, this committee will also examine various options to reduce greenhouse gas emissions that can affect the pace of climate change over the coming decades. Okay? Apart from all these things, do remember that 101 member contingent of the Indian Army will proceed to Russia to take part in International Army Games 2021 because this time host is Russia. Question number 3. Navies of which two countries have conducted exercise that is Zayed Talwar 2021? So recently on 7th of August 2021, Navies of India and UAE have conducted exercise named as Zayed Talwar 2021, where off the coast of Abu Dhabi. So do remember that INS Kochi with two integral Sea King Mk-42B helicopters which are deployed in the Persian Gulf participated in this particular exercise. And UAE participated with UAES AL Dafra, then a Benuna class guided missile and one AS 565B Panther helicopter. So being part of this exercise, the ships undertook tactical maneuvers over the horizon targeting to enhance interoperability and synergy between the two navies. And helicopters were extensively used all through the exercise, ranging from search and rescue serial for passing off targeting data to ships for simulated missile engagement drills. Now few days back we have talked about Indra 2-1. It is a India-Russia joint military exercise that is currently going on in Volgograd. Also few days back, Indian and French navies have conducted the Varun naval exercise, where in the Arabian Sea. Then INS Tabor was in news because it participated in joint exercise with two countries, Italy and Russia. Now apart from it, UAE was also in news because few days back we have discussed about UAE Golden Visa system. It is important because it provides long-term residences in the West Asian nations for up to 5 or 10 years. And the benefit is to provide for the people who are investors, entrepreneurs, individuals or medical professionals. Why? To attract more foreigners to address the economic crisis that was caused by COVID-19 outbreak in UAE. Fine. Question number 4. Which country has topped the medals tally in Tokyo 2020 Olympics? So obviously the Tokyo 2020 games were declared closed by IOC chief Thomas Bach on 8th of August. And the Olympic flag was passed to Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo for the 2024 games at the Tokyo closing ceremony. And do remember that USA topped the tally with total of 39 gold medals, which was just one ahead of China. And Japan, which was host for this event, finished third with total of 27 golds. Then it was followed by Great Britain with 22 and India was at 48th position with 1 gold, 2 silver and 4 bronze medals. Now can you tell me who is the only fencer from India to qualify for Olympics since the fencing sport was introduced? So do remember that Bhavani Devi is the first Indian fencer to ever qualify for the Olympics after qualifying for the 2020 Summer Olympics. Okay. Now, who is the first female sailor from India to qualify for the Olympics? It is Netra Kumanan. She is an Indian sailor and she won bronze medal in the World Cup sailing in Miami in 2020. So with this, she is the first Indian woman sailor to qualify for the Olympics. Now, who is the only female sports person from India to win 2 successive Olympic medals? So obviously it is PV Sindhu, because she won her first medal at Rio Olympics, in which she got the silver medal, and recently in the Tokyo Olympics she got her bronze medal. Apart from it, which are the 2 female weightlifters of India to win Olympic medals? So it's Mirabai Chanu and Karnam Malleshwari. So do remember that before Mary Kom, Karnam Malleshwari was the first Indian woman to win a medal at the Olympics, and in the year 1995 she also received the Khel Ratna award. Also recently, Neeraj Chopra, who won the historic gold for India in athletics by throwing 87.58 meters monster throw at the men's javelin throw finals. So this is not only the independent India's first gold in athletics at the Olympics, but also it is the only medal ever by an Indian from athletics. So he was just on fire. Question number 5. Which country hosted the 8th Justice Ministers Meet 2021 of Shanghai Cooperation Organization? So this meeting was hosted by Tajikistan, and Union Minister for Law and Justice, that is Kiran Rijiju, participated in this event, obviously in the virtual mode. And the meeting was chaired by M.K. Ashurion, who is the Minister of Justice of the Republic of Tajikistan. Do remember that SCO is celebrating its 20th anniversary under the slogan 20 years of SCO, Cooperation for Stability and Prosperity. And the next meeting will be held in the year 2022 and it would be hosted by Pakistan. Now apart from it, recently which 2 countries have organized the 3rd Arctic Science Ministerial Meeting 2021? So these countries are Japan and Iceland. And this meeting was organized for discussing research and cooperation in the Arctic region, and the theme was Knowledge for a Sustainable Arctic. Apart from it, few days back, G20 Labour and Employment Ministers meeting was hosted in blended mode by Italy, and Italy was also host for Global G20 Health Summit. Also, Italy will be host of COP26 along with United Kingdoms, and this would be held in Glasgow, which is a city in Scotland. Then Italy has hosted G20 Culture Ministers meeting recently, and the BRICS Counter-Terrorism Working Group meeting was hosted by India. Simply just remember that BRICS presidency is with India and G20 presidency is with Italy. Okay. Question number 6. Which bank has partnered with IIM Bangalore to provide funding for identified startups? So recently Indian Bank has partnered with NSRCEL, that is NS Raghavan Center for Entrepreneur Learning, which is the Entrepreneurship Center of Excellence at the Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore. So this has been done to provide funding for identified startups under Indian Bank's scheme named as IND Springboard. So this scheme is in collaboration with IIT Madras to provide a credit facility of 50 crore rupees to the startups. So your correct answer is option number D. Apart from it, recently Karnataka Bank has been impaneled by RBI to act as an agency bank to facilitate transactions related to government business. Hence, it is a new authority to undertake government business such as revenue receipts and payments on behalf of the center and states. Also recently, RBI has cancelled the license of Goa-based Madgaon Urban Cooperative Bank due to the financial condition. Question number 7. Recently, which organization has launched Swavalamban Challenge Fund to promote entrepreneurship? So this is SIDBI. What does SIDBI stands for? It is Small Industries Development Bank of India. So this has been done in collaboration with the FCDO which belongs to UK, that is Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office. And they have together launched this Swavalamban Challenge Fund with the aim to promote entrepreneurship. Talking about SIDBI, it is India's principal financial institution engaged in the promotion, financing and development of MSMEs, that is micro, small and medium enterprises. So applications are invited in two categories. First is your pilot category and second is scale up. So in this pilot category, applicants can apply with their proposal to test or trial their innovative ideas. But in the scale up category, already ongoing or completed projects can be applied for. Now already we have seen that recently Factoring Regulation Amendment Bill 2021 has been passed by the Parliament, and this bill has been passed to bring changes in the legislation for helping the MSME sector so as to improve the availability of working capital for the MSME. Now talking about SEBI, that is Securities and Exchanges Board of India. Recently it has reconstructed its takeover panel. Actually this takeover panel looks into application that seeks exemption from mandatory open offer which as acquirer needs to make to minority shareholders. So now under this panel, M. Venkat Raman has been appointed as new member of takeover panel, and he is MD and CEO of Deloitte India, and the panel would be chaired by N.K. Sodhi, who is former Chief Justice of High Courts of Karnataka and Kerala. Question number 8. In which city Indian Institute of Heritage will be set up by the government? So the government of India has decided to set up the Indian Institute of Heritage at Noida in Gautam Buddha Nagar. So this will actually impact higher education and research in the fields related to rich Indian heritage and its conservation. So this Heritage Institute would offer Masters and PhD courses in History of Arts, Conservation, Archaeology, etc. Apart from it, training facilities to in-service employees would also be there for the students of Indian Institute of Heritage. Now apart from it, National Dolphin Research Center is to be constructed in Patna to conserve the endangered gangetic dolphin species in India. Also, Union government has proposed to set up NRF, that is National Research Fund, to strengthen the research ecosystem in the country. And the proposed outlay of NRF is 50,000 crore rupees for over a period of 5 years. Apart from it, Tripura has launched Tripura Agar Wood Policy 2021 to promote the production of agar. Now can you tell me which country is the first to launch a wooden satellite named as Visa Woodsat? Please write the name of that particular country in the comment section. Question number 9. Which organization has released a study which shows Covishield-Covaxin combination works better than 2 doses of same vaccine? So recently a study by ICMR, that is Indian Council of Medical Research, that involves 98 people, has showed that combining these two COVID-19 vaccines is better than 2 doses of the same vaccine. So the study is titled as Serendipitous COVID-19 Vaccine, and this has been proved by ICMR. Now a few days back we have discussed that Health Ministry of Russia has approved the clinical trials for combining vaccine shots manufactured by with UK's AstraZeneca and Russia's Sputnik V, and the trials are expected to be completed by March 2022. Also recently IIT Ropar has developed Amlex, and it will actually help to supply a required amount of oxygen to the patient while inhaling. So this process will help in saving the oxygen that is unnecessarily wasted. Also a few days back, IIT Delhi has developed RAT kit, that is Rapid Antigen Test Kit for COVID-19. Now can you tell me which Indian state has recorded India's first case of H5N1 among humans? So it is Haryana. And 2 cities of Madhya Pradesh have been recently selected by UNESCO under Historic Urban Landscape Project. And which are these two cities? Gwalior and Orchha. Fine. Coming to last question. Disaster Management Authority of which state or union territory has implemented GRAP, that is Graded Response Action Plan, to effectively manage COVID-19? So recently this authority has issued an order to implement the GRAP program to effectively manage the COVID-19 in the Union Territory of Delhi. Actually, this plan was devised by a state level expert committee, and this has 4 levels of color coded alerts. So talking about these color coded alerts, the first level is yellow alert. So this will come into force when positivity rate is above 0.5% for 2 consecutive days. Then level 2 is amber alert, and it will come into force when positivity rate is more than 1% for 2 days, or when cumulative new positive cases is more than 3,500 for 7 days. Then level 3 is orange alert, and this would come into force when positivity rate is more than 2% for 2 days, or when new positive cases are more than 9,000 for 7 days. And the last one is red alert, which is obviously the most threatening. It will be issued when positivity rate is more than 5% for 2 days, or when new positive cases for 7 days is more than 16,000. So these are the different alerts of this particular plan. Apart from it, recently Arvind Kejriwal has initiated a program named as Delhi @2047. So the aim is to build partnerships with the private sectors, CSR initiatives and various organizations to achieve the vision for Delhi by the year 2047 and make Delhi as a global city in the world. So the main objective of this program is to increase Delhi's per capita up to Singapore's level and also provide 24/7 water supply before the upcoming election so that they can bid for the 2048 Olympics. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.